So guys, what we're gonna show you is Joe Biden today and Joe Biden from the past. Let's see if you can tell a difference between the two, and then we'll come back and discuss the implications.
Given a fair chance, Americans have never, ever, ever, ever let their country down. Never. Never.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Hope is more powerful than fear, and light is more powerful than dark. This is our moment. This is our mission.
He wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies.
Our loyalty is not to South Africa, it's to South Africans. And the South Africans are majority black, and they are being excoriated. It is not to some stupid puppet government over there.
There's some movement. There's been a response from there's been a response from the opposition, but yes, I'm sorry, from Hamas.
Osama bin Laden is dead and General Motors is alive.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
Not the same guy. So if you hear disingenuous people telling you, well, he's the only one that beat Trump, does it look like the same guy? I remember Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been around for a long time. Agree or disagree, he was dynamic, he was forceful, he was aggressive. Does Joe Biden today look like any of those things? So we wanted to show it to you so you can see with your own eyes, so you don't believe people's pretty little lies about how he's the same guy. That's my sense of it. Sharon, what do you think?
Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team.
I think it's fair, and there's parts of it that perhaps aren't fair. Listen, I have a 12-year-old daughter now. The Sharon Reed who was like that 12 years ago when I only had to worry about myself, maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, you have somebody like Representative Clyburn, South Carolina, Biden's great friend, who's 83 and is, sounds to me as sharp as ever, okay? So whatever's going on here is going on. I do think no one's talking enough about the speech impediment, and I'm not suggesting that is to blame for all of this, but I then have to wonder why no one, including the candidate himself, didn't flag. We might not want to put a buzzer on this and cutting mics. There's nothing that gives someone who has a speech impediment of this kind more of a disservice, does them more of a disservice than putting a shot clock on them. So I think that was part of it. But it's fair to show the clips of him where there is no shot clock. And sometimes appearances are everything. And if this is how you're going to present, sometimes appearances matter more. Optics matter more. And no, I don't want to see this version of Joe Biden in a room with Putin or Xi. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, good diversity of thought as always. Yes, what do you think?
Yeah, honestly, that compilation was a little hard to watch. I just feel sad for him, as you would any elderly person who's put in a position like that. Granted, he doesn't have to be in that position, but that's where he is. And I think, honestly, that's where he's gonna stay. I am of the opinion that the Democrats will not replace an incumbent president, especially not at this point in the election. And originally, I proposed, or I thought maybe they would consider strengthening the ticket by getting rid of Kamala. And to Sharon's point from earlier, that would be really bad for optics. But I as a South Asian woman, it's hard to see Kamala Harris be elevated to a place of the vice presidency and then not do a whole lot with it. There's not a whole lot of hope on this ticket as it is, but I know we got to wrap up.
Yeah, last thing I'll say on this is that I think Jill Biden, the first lady, and people around Biden are being extraordinarily cruel by putting him out there like this. we should remember Joe Biden as the lion that he was. Again, agree or disagree, he was a lion. He was one of the most storied senators literally in American history, let alone vice president and president. To have him go out like this because people wanted to hold on to power and ego, it's really sad to watch. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.